Hey guys, welcome back to Football Fanatic with Mike. I'm your host, and I just want to cover the Thursday night, Monday night football game on ESPN. Woo! Did the Arizona offense look troubled? I mean, John Skelton gets a start, can't really get him off, get him off and running. He throws that interception early on. It's all right, it's all right. In my mind at that point, I still go with him over Kevin Cobb. you know, then he still really can't get anything going. The offense is really stagnant. Defense is holding up. They're doing an okay job against Locker after that initial touchdown throw to Kendall Wright. Great back shoulder throw. Um, and then in comes Cobb, and you're thinking, we know the story with Cobb. He throws that horrendous interception. Terrible. It was probably one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen in my life. Throws it, looks really bad, and you know, then I'm thinking at least, here goes Cobb all over again. Then again, that 2 minute situation, he drives them down the field, 5 for 5, 80 yards, touchdown, you know, and you're starting to think, all right, you know, that he's bounced back, he's looking good, directed the offense, he looked good. But you got to really take that into context. He's playing in a 2 minute situation where a defense is supposed to be playing prevent defense, so they're going to give up chunks anyway. They're going to give up yards, keep the ball in front of them. Yeah, it looked good. It was still first string defense, but the scheme they were playing was not equivalent to the scheme they were playing against John Skelton to start that game off. And you know what? It really showed. If you thought, well, he can do an okay job. Once he gets back in the second half, he's got momentum now. You know, pick six early on. Colin McCarthy takes it back for a touchdown. Bad throw again. So I think we're starting to see what the Arizona offense is really going to struggle no matter what quarterback they settle on. Who does look okay is Ryan Lindley, rookie from San Diego State. Big kid, big arm. He struggled a little bit with his accuracy issues in college, and that was a little bit of a knock on him. And, he saw a little bit of it tonight. Some of the balls were a little bit high, but he got the offense going. And, Powell, the running back, I know he's like, third string right now, maybe even fourth string, special teams returning kicks. But the guy was decisive in his cuts, got upfield, put his pads down, got what he could, went north and south, had good vision. So the quarterback situation's a mess. I don't know what Hunt's going to decide on. Personally, I'm going to start with Skelton. I just think you know what you have in Cobb, and it's sporadic at best. And with Skelton, he could be coached. He could be fine-tuned. He's not there yet. He's still really raw. So, yeah, that's what I took from it. Last thing, that should be the last time Chris Berman ever gets to do play-by-play from any football game. Not only was he reading off the wrong names, and I love Chris Berman, hilarious. Not only is he reading off the wrong names, not only is he, you know, not only is he just saying the total obvious. I mean, John Madden was famous for stating the obvious. But he's not just stating the obvious, but he's working with Trent Dilfer, who needs somebody else to really balance out being Trent Dilfer. Uh, so those are my takes on, my takes from the game. I'd love to hear from you guys what you thought, what you saw from the game. Any rookies that stood out to you, any players on the fringe that you thought stood out to you. And this is me checking off, signing off, Football Fanatic. I'll check in with you guys later in the week.